Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. Brent, this should be a very intriguing matchup. Both these teams feature some very athletic players.
Well, if we get out in transition, Kevin, there's definitely some top 10 moments that are going to come up. A bunch of high flyers on both of these rosters, and we expect to see a lot of airtime from these players tonight.
A look at the starting group for the Magic. Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. Corey Joseph is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and it's Carter in at the 5 down low. Good on the shot.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Brown, and then Brown with the dunk.
Well, really good ball movement on the entire possession, and then CJ getting slick.
Now, let's send it over to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Willie Green.
Now, we spoke briefly about how critical it is to slow down Paolo Banchero. Coach said he can be a force on offense when he gets a couple to fall. The energy and effort from our guys has to be high if we want to contain him. We'll see if that team can contain Banchero out there, guys. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Williamson in the post. Banchero's there. Williamson, the pass to McCollum. Brown, good.
Well, with his ability to both score and facilitate, McCollum really fits the combo guard label.
Pass to Carter. From the baseline. And there it is for him.
Assist from Kentavious Caldwell.
And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
Yep, made the defense work extremely hard and did a nice job of getting any advantage they could against the team that shot it well.
Yeah, easy call.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Now the Pelicans have lost in the first round GA of the playoffs in 2 of the last 3 years.
And with how good the West is right now, they knew they couldn't stand pat. They felt the urgency to make some changes this offseason in order to take the next step.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Brown with it. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Lock at 6. Here he goes. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Pelicans shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Team foul. At the line for your Pelicans, Bruce Brown. Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he hits both. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Banchero outside. Here's Caldwell-Pope. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Kept moving, never took his eye off the hoop. Caldwell-Pope with a grinder of a bucket.
And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy. As we get a break in the action now, let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. And take a look at the Magic. They're good enough for 8th place in the conference right now, looking to hold on to that.
And I think for the Magic, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
Now, you just don't want to sit in the middle for too long. You either want to be competing against the top teams or starting to strategize where you can position yourself for a high lottery pick and maybe turn around your franchise's fortunes.
Brown, no good. Magic leading by 4. Banchero dishes to Caldwell-Pope. Pelicans pull it in. Their last meeting was in Orlando, where they were unable to fight off the Magic.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
Well, let's see if the lesson was learned from that loss. If they come out with the same type of effort, they can expect a similar result here.
Floats one, and it's sent back by Carter.
How about the anticipation from Carter Jr.? Has a strong sense for when to go after that block shot.
Wagner wide open. Bangs home the trifecta.
For 3.
Wagner's got 7 points.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Here's McCollum. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Here's Caldwell Pope. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome tonight.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Williamson. Rejected by Banchero.
And when Banchero turns it up, he can be a factor at the defensive end.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Hawkins checked in for New Orleans. Jose Alvarado comes in for McCollum. And a change for the Magic. Blacks checked in for Corey Joseph. For 3, Caldwell Pope. That one's not going to go. Pelicans trail by 11. Now Alvarado. Pass to Williamson. Sweet little floater.
Yeah, pretty fluid. It looks like the offense settling in now as Zion works to get himself the shot.
Black the pass to Wagner. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Carter sets the pick for Caldwell Pope. Count that one. Caldwell Pope's got 6.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Williamson, the pass to Hawkins. The 19-foot shot, and they pick up 2. Orlando leading by 9. Caldwell Pope outside. Wagner against Hawkins. And it's Banchero missing.
Mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there. Yeah, he's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range. This is a solid opening quarter right here. Very active and creating a lot of good opportunities for himself.
Shoots from 8. Count the basket.
Got to talk on defense. That left him all alone.
Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Pass to Carter. Shoots over Alvarado. Carter with the bucket. 8 points for him.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. The Magic making a switch here. Well, this set of players deserves credit for some of the most creative playmaking we've seen in the second half of the season. The top passers among small forwards since the All-Star break. 4th, Franz Wagner.
And these are some of the best teammates you're ever going to want. Very unselfish players at a position where you don't see a lot of offensive facilitating.
We've seen a lot of 3 men be great scorers over the past couple years, but these guys fit right in the category of being some of the best passers. Almost point guard-like skills. Crisp ball movement is never an issue with any of them on the floor.
Here is Hawkins. He has yet to score. No good from outside.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Wagner passes to Houston. Banchero outside. Pass to Wagner. Here's Black. Off target from 3-point range. Pelicans trail by 11. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Alvarado with it, working on Black. It's blocked. To the middle. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. And the Magic lead by 13. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Magic.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooters.
Yeah, I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Alvarado passes to Bamba. Shoots over Isaac. Nice shot there by Bamba.
And the closer to the basket Bamba is, the more effective he is. Outstanding at using his size inside.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. Black's got 5 points so far.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Pass to Wagner. Lets it go from deep. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Now Hawkins. Back to Alvarado. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. From Rookie of the Year in 2023 to an All-Star Greg in 2024. Paolo Banchero.
And Kevin, that really says it all, doesn't it? Few players hit the ground running like Banchero has. Becoming an elite competitor, people fear almost instantly.
Kane, he's checked in for the Pelicans. And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
All right, a chance to check out numbers for Black. How last month turned out for him. He's averaging about 7 points a game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And to be honest, not quite the numbers you've come to expect from a player of his caliber.
It's been a bit of a roller coaster, an up and down stretch for him right now, but don't worry, team. He'll be back out there and feasting in no time.
A 3, and the basket by Alvarado.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Houston passes to Black. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Orlando shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Pelicans trail by 17. He takes it in, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. This is his first free throw of the game.
At the line for New Orleans, Jose Alvarado.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And he makes both free throws. Magic leading by 15. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Houston passes to Black. Hits it from 3-point range.
3 points.
Black's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Magic.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Here's Bamba. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
And so it's Orlando with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. Their work from beyond the arc has been a highlight. A lot of 3s finding the bottom of the bucket. And we'll be right back after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. Guys, we've seen the Magic really take control here.
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
Pelicans trail by 16. They've got Jose Alvarado. And it's Robinson Earl in at the small forward position. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Fades away. The rebound by Caldwell Pope.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Pass to Carter. Wagner outside. Stolen by Reeves. And it's Alvarado in the corner. Over to the left wing. 6 to shoot. Here's Williamson. De Silva with the rebound. Orlando leading by 16. Pass to Joseph. Here is Carter. That shot, no good.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Williamson outside. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Alvarado. And again, New Orleans has no luck. Pass to Carter. Now, here's Wagner. Back to Carter. It's stolen. And it's Alvarado in the corner. Get the perimeter. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Williamson outside. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And Joseph kicks to Carter. Caldwell Pope outside. And stolen by Williamson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Caldwell Pope.
When you look around the league, how many guys would love to have half of Zion's talent? Those natural gifts are undeniable.
First one falls for him. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
It's been an eventful run for Zion Williamson, right, Brent, to say the least, since going first overall in the 2019 draft.
And man, Kevin, you just are hoping for the simplest of things, and that is health. Because when Zion is healthy, so is this team in ways that other teams fear because of how dominant he can be. This is a special talent. We just want to see more and more of it.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, last season the Magic extended Coach Jamal Mosley's contract through 2028. He said, it's not about me. I just want each one of these guys to reach their full potential. This game has been good to all of us. I want to be part of maximizing how great they can be on and off the court. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. And timeout called by Willie Green. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
It's time for the dance. Get ready, everybody. You're going to see yourself on the screen, and you got to show us your best move. Let's go. Come on, y'all got moving out there. Bring your move. Nice try. It's all good. Everybody getting down.
With a break in the action, let's go to the 2K leaderboard for a look at this season's stingiest defensive teams. The Magic in third. Fifth on the list, the Pelicans.
And these teams have both hung their hat on their defense, especially in the paint. We're looking at two of the premier shot blocking teams in our league.
Joseph against McCollum. From past the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson.
Well, that's a go-to for CJ. He looks to spray it from three-point line as much as he possibly can.
Banchero, that's good. Banchero's got his second basket of the night.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
New Orleans shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Second team foul. At the line for your Pelicans, number 17. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. Trey Murphy's checked in for the Pelicans. That's off as well, so he misses both. In recent history, GA, we've seen some so-called redshirt rookies really thrive in their first season.
Oh, great call, partner. Blake Griffin, Joel Embiid, Chet Holmgren, the latest, were all forced to sit out their first year, but they got to be around the team, soak up as much knowledge as possible, and you can't really argue with the results.
Here's Robinson Earl, and it's Orlando with the rebound. Caldwell Pope's got his 4th rebound in this one.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Carter sets the pick for Wagner. That 3 off the mark. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter.
Making a bit of a statement. Murphy to the rack.
And Banchero outside. Pass to Wagner. Banchero kicks to Wagner. Orlando moving the ball around. 5 on the clock. Joseph, the pass to Carter. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. It's getting late in the season. Let's see how the standings are out west. Look at New Orleans. It hasn't been a great season for them. We may see some changes in the offseason.
And I think for New Orleans, they're down at the bottom of the barrel in terms of standings. I can't imagine how toxic the mood in that locker room has to be here after these struggles.
Yeah, and if you look ahead to this offseason, which the front office is probably already doing, they should. That toxic environment you mentioned will make this team a very hard sell to free agents out there.
Here's Robinson Earl. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. McCollum, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Pass to Robinson Earl. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for Paolo Banchero.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
And the first one drops. No good on the second free throw.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And Joseph kicks to Wagner. To the paint. Here's Banchero. And again, it's Orlando converting.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Williamson against Banchero. And the shot goes in. Williamson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
So helpful for Zion's confidence to be able to knock down shots like that. It's just going to make him play with so much more reckless abandon.
And here's McCollum. Last game he had 34 points. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Zion Williamson. He's been more than solid over the last month, and he's in the top 10 in field goal percentage, really able to power his way to the bucket and finish through contact.
And talk about being top 10 in steals. I love his jumping the passing lanes and then stealing away your dribble. First free throw is good.
Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
And Orlando making a change here. Howard's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. Magic leading by 13. Banchero outside. Joseph sets a screen for Banchero. Another miss by Banchero. The Pelicans have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Bamba inside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Here we are, Brent, the season entering its final stages now. It really is a marathon, isn't it?
Man, Kevin, town to town, games piling up, dealing with weather, flight delays, people wanting tickets. I mean, all the things that add up to a season. And on and off the court, it is a grind. And you know the players at this point in the year are always feeling.
Orlando making some changes. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Franz Wagner. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Paolo Banchero. And it's Anthony Black in for Corey Joseph. And Bamba drops them both. Magic leading by 11. Here's Black. He's got 9. Pass to Bitadze. Back to Isaac. Here's Black. Buries the long-range jumper. Black's got 12.
Yeah, love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
Hawkins shot good.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Howard up on top. Here's Isaac. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. Isaac's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
There's the pick. Here's Black. He's got 12. 4 on the shot clock. Outside Howard. That one doesn't go. Pelicans trail by 12. Oh, that's blocked. Pass to De Silva. Here's Black. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Isaac a screen. Second shot opportunity. Black, no good.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Here's Alvarado. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to De Silva.
2 minutes.
Isaac down low. Fires for 3. De Silva with the bucket. De Silva's got himself on the board with 3 there.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Orlando grabs the miss. A tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
Yeah, drawing fouls is tough, but the important part about that is when you get to the free throw line, you got to turn those into points, and it might have cost them in that last ball game missing all those chippies.
Alvarado with it, working on Black. There's the pick. Kane, and again, no good by New Orleans. Magic leading by 15. Count that one from Isaac. Isaac's got 7.
And Isaac has proven to be more than capable with his mid-range jump shot. He keeps it up high in the air so the defense doesn't really have a chance to disrupt his rhythm.
Goes up on the wing, and it's good off the glass. We've got 28 seconds left here in the second. Pass to De Silva. And here is Howard. From outside the arc, it's rebounded by Robinson Earl. Robinson Earl's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Bamba with it, and it's denied. Takes a 3, and oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
What a grand finale to the half. Great shot from distance to give his team the momentum right before the buzzer.
And so it's the Orlando Magic with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Kentavious, you guys were getting a lot of offensive rebounds in the first half. How important?
Oh, man, they're important, man. We got to keep them off the glass. We can't get them second shot, and we got an offensive rebound too as well. Get us some second chance at the basket, and just keep working hard.
Well, you made it work in the first half, KCP. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Good to see you and welcome. A lopsided game through 2 quarters and a big deficit for the New Orleans Pelicans.
Yeah, their defensive effort uninspiring, like Kenny's acting career.
Oh, okay. I'm not even going to go through the films that you in. Stay in your lane, brother. Stay in your lane.
And now, as the regular season marches on, here's how things look in the West as we near the final stretch.
I look here at New Orleans. The end is near. Couldn't put things together in time. They've had a couple of good games, but they couldn't sustain the momentum. They're in rebuild territory, which ain't always pretty.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Pelicans trail by 18. Checking out the group for Jamal Mosley to start the second half. Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. Sliding in at the wing, we'll see Caldwell-Pope and Wagner. And it's Joseph in at the points. Wagner outside. Shoots the 3. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. G.A., when you look at the development of Franz Wagner, what now is the next step for him?
Kevin, for me, it's the 3-point shooting, specifically becoming more efficient out there. And I also think he's going to have to become a better passer, ball mover. I got total confidence he'll get there because the rest of his game is complete.
There's Wagner with the 3.
As a big, once you get positioned inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Out left to the wing. No one near Williamson as he lets it go. The 3-pointer, no good. Wagner outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, over 80% from the line for his career. You do not want to foul Franz in the act.
2 shots.
2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
And for his position, Franz Wagner gives you everything you could ask for. Passing, rebounding, scoring, and he competes defensively as well.
Good on the second free throw. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Mr. Williamson. Here's McCollum. Shot clock at 6. Over Joseph. And the Pelicans miss again.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Here's Banchero. Falls back and drains the fadeaway jumper.
And this is what everyone wants to see. Banchero is attacking without hesitation on the offensive end.
Fires the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. 8 points for him.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And he's a crafty, kind of an old school big. Carter Jr. knows how to keep defenders off balance.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
In the 7th pick of the 2018 draft, Carter Jr.'s potential is enticing. A bruising big man with a bright future ahead of him.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And timeout called by Willie Green. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Franz Wagner grew up in Germany, but he says one of the reasons that I went to college in the U.S. was to learn a different mentality. The game is played more competitively, and talking trash is welcome. I had it in me deep down, but that brought it out more. That combination of styles has helped him to this day. Kevin?
Great stuff, D.A. Thanks. Get a moment now to view the league's stingiest defenses. The Magic in second.
This is a team that takes pride on the defensive side of the floor. I mean, they play hard and they play together. They are a tough group to score on.
And so Brown will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. 17-point game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Paolo Banchero. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Williamson. He's got 7. They set the pick. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Paolo Banchero.
Zion plays with such force down low. He fights right through. And he'll be at the free throw line.
Zion Williamson taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. When Zion came into the NBA, Brent, he was seen as a defensive liability. But boy, has he made strides on that end of the floor.
Well, Kevin, consistency of being on the floor can help you with your offense, but we don't often talk about the learnings that come with being on the floor often defensively, making reads, understanding your opponents better. I think Zion has suffered from those injuries taking away his opportunities to become a better defender. We're seeing that improvement now.
Caldwell Pope on the wing. He's covered by Brown. Clock at 6. Launches it. Shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And the foul on Wendell Carter. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And still early in the period, and they're only one foul away from being over the limit.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Williamson with the bucket.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if you're big or small. You do not want to go toe-to-toe with Zion on the inside.
Banchero outside. Carter with a screen on Williamson. There's the lob to Carter. Williamson in the post. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Clock at 4. And here's McCollum for 3. Rebound by the Magic. Banchero's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Carter at the elbow. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Shoots it. Pelicans with the rebound.
Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
Brown with the screen on Carter. Hits the three-point bomb. He has 7.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
McCollum. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Wagner passes to Joseph. Carter sets the pick for Joseph. It's hauled in by Brown.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
There's Williamson with the 3. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Magic leading by 13. Here's Banchero. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
And great work inside. This is where Banchero feasts.
Pass to Brown. Inside. Sweet move. And the dunk by Williamson.
So awesome to see Zion healthy and showing off that elite athleticism.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Orlando leading by 13. Out to the wing. Here's Banchero. Buries it from three-point range. Banchero's got 10 points now just in this quarter. Pass to Bamba. Here's Hawkins. Trying tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The Magic have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Wagner from long range. Pelicans with the rebound.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And it's blocked. Down low, here's Banchero. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Magic.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
And done a much better job from the line this half. They've gotten that percentage up over 80 for the game.
New Orleans moving it around. Hawkins shot good.
Can't leave guys like Hawkins open from there in this league.
Here's Black. He's defended by Alvarado. Here's Houston. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why. Still, I expect him to make one of those.
Pass to Hawkins. The tray. Rebound by the Magic. Banchero's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And with the pause in the action, let's look at the numbers for Paolo Banchero. Averaging about 23 points per, 7 rebounds, and 4 assists. And so much of what they do on offense depends on how he plays.
He attracts serious attention from the defense, and that really does open up the backside for a lot of his teammates to take full advantage.
And the first one at the line is good.
And good job bringing that free throw percentage up here in the second half. Doing a great job at the line.
The Magic making a switch here. And both free throws good for Isaac.
And the overall skill set that Isaac possesses really off the charts. A big man who can run the floor, but also with that wingspan can defend the rim.
Pass to Robinson Earl. Drills the three-pointer. Robinson Earl's got 6.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Bounce pass from Banchero. Isaac misses. Pelicans trail by 15. Hawkins with it. He's got 8. Here's Bamba, and it's sent back by Carter. Isaac passes to Caldwell Pope. Isaac with the ball. Wagner outside. From the arc. Nailed from three-point land. Wagner's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, that equals his three-point total from the first half. He had 1 before the break, and that's his first 3 of this half.
Robinson Earl, the pass to Hawkins. There's the triple. Nice defense from Wagner. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Magic. Kicks it out to Wagner. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Isaac with a screen for Caldwell Pope. Wagner left side. Over Hawkins. Back to Isaac. And the 3 ball is good. He's got 12.
And you just can't let Isaac get that much room to shoot it from deep. He's a very consistent three-point shooter with a fluid shooting form.
It's stolen by Banchero. Top of the key, Isaac. Carter. It's good on the putback.
And how about the effort by Carter? Always lurking there on the offensive glass.
Pass to Robinson Earl. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Bamba. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out in trying to win this game.
Carter sets the pick for Banchero. And Bamba pulls it down. Bamba's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Alvarado. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
The 3 ball. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Paolo Banchero getting it done for Orlando. Scoring, rebounding, he was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. We come back right after this. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Back to Wagner. That shot off. And here are the Pelicans. And for the Magic, sliding in at the wing, we'll see Caldwell Pope and Wagner. Howard is out there with Paolo Banchero. And it's Joseph in at the 1 spot. Here's Howard. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And one difference this have is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
For the Magic, Howard taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Some players, Brent, have claimed entertainment is emphasized over competition. What do you think?
Well, I think there's a great balance, and the league does a great job of promoting its stars. But at the end of the day, Kevin, trust me, guys who are out here have a love for the game, a passion for the competition, and that's what we want to see.
And for the Pelicans, they're shooting 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them. Takes the 3. Rebound by the Magic. Caldwell Pope's got 5 rebounds tonight. Howard kicks to Wagner. Orlando moving the ball around. Outside, Joseph. And it's off from 3-point range. New Orleans gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Pass to Alvarado, and the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Carter, he's checked in for the Magic. Caldwell Pope pass to Banchero. Wagner from long range sinks the triple.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
Now Alvarado. And it's sent back by Carter. And they're able to recover. And the Pelicans miss again. Magic have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Here's Banchero. Offline with his 3. Here's Alvarado. He's covered by Joseph. Here's Hawkins, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Hawkins has got 5 points now this quarter. Carter sets the pick for Banchero. Off target from outside. For New Orleans, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. To the middle, kicks it out to Hawkins, puts it up. Hawkins can't get that one to fall. Magic leading by 23. Outside, Joseph. Banchero dishes to Carter. Banchero is screened for Carter. Cans it from downtown.
And a Carter Jr. just understands that a big like himself needs to be able to knock down that triple. Nice job there.
That's tipped. Joseph looking over the floor. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And Carter with the basket on the assist from Joseph. Carter's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Magic. Banchero against Hawkins. Pass to Robinson Earl. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
A nice balance by Wagner, taking the hit like a champ and working through it.
And the NBA helping establish academies and even leagues, Greg, on foreign soil. Do you expect more to come?
I do, Kevin. I think the league recognizes it has a big role to play in the expansion of the game globally. Investments being made with the long-term view in mind.
And that one misses. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Yeah, sometimes it's the ripcord that you have to pull guarding Zion. The only way to stop him is to foul him.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one misses.
And you know what makes Zion so much fun is that I don't think there's a comp for him. The combination of power and skill, you throw in that he's a lefty, and we've never seen someone like him in the league.
And he's good on the second. So it's Orlando now. Banchero with the ball. Bamba picks him up. Kept alive. New Orleans has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Back to McCollum. GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics, and there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
The Magic again can't hit. For New Orleans, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting at even 50% from the field. Free throw line jump shot, and it's New Orleans scoring again.
When you give CJ that kind of shot, he's going to knock it down. He'll exploit the defense all night long.
Caldwell Pope kicks to Banchero. The 3 from Joseph. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Williamson against Wagner. Shot clock at 5. 3-pointer. And it's Wagner with the rebound. And Wagner's got the ball here for the Magic. And then Carter with the jam.
And because of Carter Jr.'s finesse and athleticism, his teammates trust him to finish those alley-oops in style.
Caldwell Pope against Bamba. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. On up the court. Here's Banchero. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And it's now 26 points for Paolo Banchero. Brent, we know that the NBA can be compared to any league in the world, and it is regarded as the best. But as someone who has won titles like you have, is it world champs, or should we just leave it at NBA champs?
Well, Kevin, it's a really good question, and I don't know what side I lean on. I prefer to talk about being the NBA champs. I mean, out of respect for what the world competitions represent, I think NBA champs is just fine.
And it's sent back by Carter. Caldwell Pope against Bamba. And there's Caldwell Pope. That's good on the assist from Joseph. Joseph's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Shot to stop the run. Williamson with the bucket.
Now, there's no I in team, but there is an I in Zion, and I see him getting it done.
Here's Banchero. And again, it's Orlando converting.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, he's grabbed a tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
Cullen passes to Bamba. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. 6 to shoot. McCollum outside. And the 3 off target.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
Joseph has an open look. Trains the three-pointer.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
To the left wing. Bamba setting the pick for Williamson. Rejected by Banchero.
And that's a full stretch on that block by Banchero, using all of his length.
And Greg, everyone loves talking trades. Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. With so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets.
First one falls for him. And the Pelicans making a change here. Brown's checked in. Carter hits them both.
I felt like he was a little hesitant in the first half, but really he's amping himself up here and battering around to get himself to the free throw line.
Kicks it out to Williamson. Bamba a screen on Banchero. Looking to end the run. And Williamson with the layup. Williamson's got 11 in the second half.
That build of Zion's making him so tough to contain. He's got the quickness too, so under the rim it's lights out.
Clearly a foul.
Bruce Brown. First personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for the Magic, Franz Wagner.
Shoot 2.
Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. An idea of voter fatigue, Brent. Do you feel voters get tired of the same guy winning every single season?
Yeah, I think they do, Kevin. And it's a shame because, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years down the line, those players looking back at the statistics from any given season deserve to be the MVP or all defense. And I hope that maybe that atrophy doesn't take place this year.
Here's Williamson, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Fourth personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Pelicans, Zion Williamson. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Williamson. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. And it's Orlando's ball. They're on a 17-5 run here. Carter on the wing, covered by Bamba, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Bamba. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Caldwell Pope up top. 5 to shoot. The 3 from Joseph. And Bamba pulls it down. Bamba's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And the league clearly focused on making regular season games matter. Right? You think more steps are coming?
Well, let's give the league credit because they've left no stone unturned. The play-in, the in-season tournament, the 65 games rule, all implemented with that in mind.
And finished off by Banchero.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Magic.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so taking a look at their season record, this will be win number 31 on the year.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Paolo Banchero.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
At the line for 2, Zion Williamson.
And he knocks down the first one. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And the Magic with possession. They're on a 19-7 run. Bounce pass Joseph. Banchero, a screen on Williamson. Caldwell Pope for 3. Back to Joseph. Banchero, a screen for Joseph. His 3-pointers off the mark. Williamson looking it over. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to the